Evening and welcome to a wet, cold and windy Sunday night. I am out to go and watch something at the cinema with Steve that I could be sitting at home watching. Whoa, there he is. There he is. That's really kind of creepy. Yeah, we're going to go and watch Sherlock, the last episode, the final something or other, because it's been a really good series and it's on at the cinema. But anyway, I'm just waiting in the warmth of the car as long as I can. Look at him, how cold he is. Right, okay, we'll go out. We're going to miss the film otherwise. Come on then, Steve.
I need a wee-wee.
Okay, well you do that.
I've been bouncing around.
You do that first, because...
Oh, I forgot to show you.
What?
Hang on.
Is this Sherlock related?
No. Look,
okay.
See what that says?
I don't.
It says Team Joe.
Team Joe.
I'm Team Joe till I die.
Team Joe. Well, Steve went seeing Practical Jokers. But how would you feel about paying money to go and see something that is going to be on television at exactly the same time?
Well, I mean, I don't pay for a TV licence, so...
Oh, so it's worth £12?
Yeah. So someone in my house does pay for a TV licence, by the way. I'm not opening myself.
You're not
up
one
to
of those
that
illegal
nonsense.
people.
Yeah, one of those illegal
people. Oh, I only watch iPlayer. That still counts.
Yeah.
Right.
I do download a lot of torrented movies, though. Joking, again, JK.
Joking. Anyway, it's wet, it's cold. I want to go inside and we'll see you in an hour and a half. Oh, by the way, there's going to be probably lots and lots of spoilers, so you might want to, like, not watch if you haven't watched it yet. Bye. There's a car coming, it's gonna run us over now.
That's a good violin impression, I think.
Wonderful.
The game is afoot!
The game
is afoot.
Was afoot.
Sherlock was amazing.
But yeah, how are you feeling about the fact we just paid money to see something you could have watched for free on TV then after?
Was it really £11?
It was £11.40 plus booking fee.
What?
So it was £11.70 something each.
Well, that's cheaper than paying for a licence, I guess.
A TV licence, yeah. But not if you did that for every TV show.
No, not at all. I came all, what's his name? The guy that writes them? Moffat.
Moffat.
No, I came all Moffated up because look, little.
Oh, he's got his
Doctor
DW.
Who, a little Gallifreyan here.
I know that.
That means Dan.
I don't understand how something so amazing could come out of that person, yet something so horribly terrible.
You haven't given it a chance.
Oh,
you haven't given it. No, you haven't.
Enough chances.
Sit down and watch it all.
Yeah, that's
or at least a couple of episodes.
Too much of my life.
So
I'm happy just with that. Although I'm not happy that that's all we get once every like 3 years.
That's what annoys me about it. That's the same with Doctor Who at the moment. We didn't get any Doctor Who last year.
We got a Christmas special.
We got a Christmas special, which was alright.
Yeah, but more importantly, that was amazing. Yeah. That was one of the best episodes, I think. Yeah, that was as good as the Moriarty episode.
See, when I watched that first one of yours, the one where Thingy died, that was awful. It was just boring.
First of this season.
Really struggled to keep my attention. And then the second one I watched on my own and I enjoyed that one.
Oh, it's great.
Good.
That's because I wasn't there.
Yeah, I like that one.
No, the first one, and it's always the same. The first of this, because they've only got 3 episodes. I like them to just be like, let's tell a case, a story from start to finish. But they also have to give you a little bit of a catch up of what's happening. But they don't just do that on its own. They try and tie that into the episodes of story, and then
they don't make it simple for you. It's not like previously on Sherlock.
So like the other day I watched the wedding one, and that episode has no point to it until about 3/4 of the way through it, and then you're suddenly like, oh, hang on, this now all ties up. But at least that, you knew what you were getting into straight away.
What was cool was when we got in there, it had Thingy talking about her character, Mary.
Yeah, Mary was talking about how fun she had.
Yeah, the actress that plays Mary.
And now she's dead, spoilers.
Yeah. But yeah, it was just like a recap on who Mary was and stuff. And they talked about the one that was set in Old English times.
The Abominable Bride.
Yeah.
Sherlock always surprises me. Like that episode, I thought, oh, that was just going to be a little side story, nothing to do with the rest. And then the fact that it was entirely relevant.
Yeah.
I was like, that's just brilliant. Why did I not see that coming?
I adore Moriarty. Adore him.
It's very good.
He's played so well. Remember the first time we ever seen him at that swimming pool?
Yeah.
And it zooms in on his face and he goes,
yeah,
that
absolutely.
one line that, because he's been completely calm and he's talking to him and then he goes, I will burn you. And it's like, okay, this guy's going to be interesting. And then it just doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. And when he got off that helicopter, he had the earphones in and he was like,
dancing.
hello. And there was no one there.
Yep. And there was there wasn't a round of applause, but there was definitely a
Yeah.
woo in the audience.
Oh my
That
God.
was the wonderful thing about watching it in the cinema. Yeah, with all these other
The
Sherlock
most
fans.
British thing happened, and I love this because Sherlock is by definition a very, very British show.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the Americans are trying to take it over with bloody Robert Thingy Jr.
And Elementary.
Yeah, we watched a very British TV show. In a very British setting, in a cinema.
In a cinema, not a movie theatre.
Yeah, and then at the end, when the credits started rolling, there was a controlled round of applause.
Yeah.
Not like a woo, like the Americans would do. It was just a
Bravo.
well done. Tea?
Yeah.
Tea?
Benedict Cumberbatch was not there.
There's the
He
kettle.
didn't need to clap for him.
Yeah, no. I know, but it was just a very British thing, which was great.
It all made sense, and that's what I'm happy about.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That you're in danger that these Sherlock can get a little bit convoluted sometimes, but it manages to tie it up nicely. This was wonderfully done, wonderfully written, and it just worked. Apart from, I thought it tied up a bit too quickly. Because he solved the puzzle, and that's fine, the rhyme, and it's fine, whatever.
changed
and then
pace,
found her in the room.
Yeah.
And then suddenly she was like, okay, we're done now. I'm happy to come in with you because you've just told me that, you know, you'll have me. I'm all right now.
I know. It definitely changed pace very quickly.
Yeah.
What I didn't like about it is the opening scenes was on a plane
Yes.
where all the little gas masks were down.
That's right.
Not gas masks,
Guess what
oxygen
Steve's doing tomorrow?
masks. Can we see that?
That's a plane ticket.
That says check-in is in 8 hours and
8 and a
32
half
minutes.
hours. And you're sitting in my car.
Yeah, I've got to get some sleep.
You really need
and
to go home.
I've got to pack. I haven't packed.
But I'm so glad I went to the cinema to see that. I've enjoyed it a lot sitting at home, but that was actually really
show I've
experience.
been to see. Oh, I went to see Doctor Who. One of the Doctor Who's were on at the cinema in Trafford Centre, which is another
Similar
Stephen
sort of
experience.
experience. The only other special event thing I've seen was Batman Killing Joke, the animated version of the graphic novel. So when they did The Abominable Bride, they showed that in cinemas across the States,
Right.
and a few other countries around the world. That made $21 million
Really?
at the cinema, and it was only
Where does
a
that money go?
special. Well, I don't know. I mean, the
Surely it
budget.
doesn't go to the channel.
I'm sure a lot of it.
Balls.
A lot of it.
Oh,
Why? What's wrong with this?
just because like actors.
Oh, why don't
now-
they get? They get paid enough.
They get paid enough.
Benedict Cumberbatch, Martin Freeman, I'm pretty sure can get what they want to be paid for that.
It's really weird that you invited me to this because without any kind of prior knowledge, a couple of nights ago I was watching the UK Office.
Oh, because that's got Martin Freeman in it.
He's just there.
Yes.
Young fella putting things in jelly.
Without a weird old man haircut. now.
Yeah.
Is that the in look? It's like a side shave with a grease. I think you should do that. You should do it. Go for it. You need to grey it up a bit.
Well, I want to get it all like sort of. I want to get it white because I am going grey. Like I'm a beard here and all around the sides. So I want to go for like a dark
Just do
brown
it all.
look where it just
Do it.
goes up and then white. Anyway, this isn't a movie review.
No.
Sorry.
No. The frustrating thing is now I think that's it. I think it's over.
For Sherlock.
I think that's over. I mean,
Well,
we're not
it's
going to
wrong.
know for about 3 years, but
I mean, it could be tied off in a nice little bow if they wanted to end it now. I guess.
it was. I think it was enough that they could not do any more.
I mean,
But I think they will do the odd one here and there. Maybe not another, season.
there was always the question of whether Moriarty was coming back, and they played that clip of him being like, "Hello, did you miss me?" And
I was
we were
always
like,
pretty
"What's
certain
happened?"
he wasn't back.
Yeah.
Which is why when he stepped off the helicopter, I was like, I really need to know. And
and then 5 years later.
okay, right, that's fine.
It was a bit sore-ish, wasn't it?
Yeah, I like the whole,
Do you reckon they did that on purpose?
It's not a sore premise, is it? It's something that's, here's a bunch of tasks. Here's Crystal Maze with death.
I like the piano, the violin playing as well. Piano.
Yes.
I like the violin playing. That was violins are by definition very intense, very emotional.
I did like how it tied everything off. Everything was kind of all back to normal, and while it seemed to be that it was going to end on a bit of a downer, so you meet Sherlock's parents and they're like, well, you're never going to see your daughter again, it's for the best. And you think that what's her face, Molly, is going to be
that scene with Molly. Oh, I love her.
You think that she's just going to be furious with Sherlock. You see her looking really happy running into 221. You then also see obviously Sherlock and his sister kind of bonding a little bit. Her being normal, fortunately. Well, you think. I saw a nod.
And then her parents.
I saw a nod. And then the parents were there watching.
Which was lovely.
You're like, oh, actually, they got back in. But when she was playing the violin, I did see her. Because when they're watching the video of her, and she's talking, there's all these little, like that's part of her conditioning. You're doing it again, Sean. No, I didn't know. You saw a change, and also they did that thing with white balance, which was quite interesting. The more she was playing a duet with Sherlock with the violins, the light changed. Did you notice the light changed from cold to warm? So she started looking a little bit more human, a little bit more real. It was just very subtle, but I noticed it. And then towards, as I say, because that clip where they're playing the violin together went on for about 2 or 3 minutes, and as I say, the lights changed completely. Alright, well, I've had you for 12 minutes now. That'll do.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been a big pleasure. You came all this way just to watch Sherlock and record a podcast.
And my flight's in 8 hours and 25 minutes.
My flight's in 44 days, so I'm alright.
Is it that soon?
Yeah, it's not great.
Right. I need to go and get some sleep.
Okay, right. You go and do that.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I'm going to just sit here and in my mind palace and work out what I'm going to do tomorrow. What I'm going to have for my lunch.
I'll just get out.
Okay. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.